Hey everybody, welcome to my first Halloween tutorial. For this year I decided to do a sexy leopard look, which is just my own version of the cat, which I just think it looks more like a leopard, so I'm going to call it a leopard. If you are interested to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. So to start off, we are going to be priming our eyes. I am using Stay Don't Stray by Benefit, and as you know, this is just going to ensure that your shadow stays on all night, which is very important for Halloween because you are going to be wearing it for probably the entire night. And then with any black eyeliner you have, I'm using Maybelline's Master Drama by Eye Studio. You can go ahead and start to line your tight line, which is going to make your lashes look more full. Durr. And then with NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, I'm going to prime this all over my lid, put this all over my lid, and I started putting it like really high because I was going to do a different look, but then I just decided to put it all over my lid because I'm just kind of putting it up to my brow bone here, but then I went back and now you can see I'm putting it all over my lid, so just blend that in. Then with my MAC Interview, I'm using the dark brown shade. So you can use any kind of shadow you have that looks similar to this dark, rich color. And then you can go ahead and put that on your lid. And it doesn't have to be all nice and neat like this. I was going to do a cut crease look, and then I decided not to. So we're going to blend this out so it doesn't have to be all perfect like this. It can be messy. Just slap it on there. And that's what that should look like. And then this is what it should look like with the other one done. Then going in with my Naked palette, I'm taking the color Buck, which is just a lighter brown matte color. It's best to keep these colors matte. I mean, you can do a shimmery color if you want, but I liked to keep mine matte for this look because I don't think leopards have much shimmer on their eyes. Not that they wear makeup anyways, but you know. Alrighty, so just go ahead and blend this in to the other color with a blending brush, and then take a bigger one, a fluffier one, and just make sure the edges are nice and blended and there are no harsh lines, of course. So just blend that out. Something like that. And then there's the other one. I tried to keep them pretty even, but you know, can't be perfect. Then taking this matte highlight shade, which is kind of yellow, but it worked for me. I'm going to be putting this right under my brow bone. And then I'm also going to be like blending it in towards the inner corner as well. And that's what I'm doing here. And you can use that to kind of blend out the butt color that's on like your transition color as well. And that's what that looks like. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. I'm using the Milani Brow Kit Brow Fix Brow Kit, and I'm using the darkest shade because I just figured that you know, leopards like their eyebrows to be defined and dark because they're leopards, and yeah. Let's count how many jokes I can make that aren't funny. So just go ahead and draw on your eyebrows. And that's what that one looks like, and that is what the other one looks like. And then with a clear transparent mascara or any kind of gel you have to hold your eyebrows in place, go ahead and slap that on there so your eyebrows stay put throughout the night. Then with another brown matte eyeshadow, you can go ahead and put that under your lash line, your bottom lash line, and that's just going to add some depth and make your eyes a little bit more smoky because I like that for Halloween. And then also I kind of wanted to extend the outer corner and make it a little bit more of a V shape, like a very triangular point to the end, because I thought that looked a little bit more feline-ish. See how that looks with it more pointy? So I did that to the other side as well. And now I'm just lining my waterline with the same black eyeliner as before. And then I'm cleaning up with some concealer just to make sure everything is nice and neat. And that was a hard candy little quad. Then with a burnt orange color, I'm going to be adding this under the lash line as well, under that darker brown we used earlier, just to add some more definition, some more depth, and a little bit more color. Then I'm going to contour it up with my Hoola. And I decided to do the contour a little dark because cats' faces are pretty structural, if you feel me. So I just put that in the hollows of my cheeks and then a little bit on my temples and forehead. Just kind of bronzed my face up a little bit. Then I'm going to set it with some Mineral Power translucent powder just to set everything. Now I'm starting the actual cat nose. I took a liquid black eyeliner and now I'm just kind of outlining the nose. It was hard to get this perfect, but just kind of try your best. And I did a little dip in the front. I didn't just like do a normal one because I feel like cats have like a more triangular nose and not like a round one. And then just fill that in and begin to draw a line straight towards your Cupid's bow. And that's like the little line that they have. Just get that as straight as you can. And then from the outward sides, I'm just going to be drawing 2 more lines and connect them with the third one. And then I'm going to fill that in as well. I'm so concentrated. But yeah, so that's the nose. And a weird growl. But then you can go ahead and start lining your lips with this. And kind of prepare the shape of the kind of the cat lips. Because they have like, you know, lips like that. And just make it as even as possible. Mine turned out to be not very even, but it's okay. Nobody's perfect. I got something. Again and again. Okay, and then with a black kohl liner, or kohl pencil, I'm going to be lining the bottom lip just to prep it for some black lipstick, which mine is from LA Colors. I was pretty surprised this was actually pretty pigmented. And so you don't have to use black lipstick, you can definitely just go in with the black eyeliner. But now I'm adding some whisker holes, whisker holes, I don't know what those are called. And then I will be drawing on some whiskers with the same black liquid eyeliner pen. And just draw those right on your face, and I was so lopsided with these. You can tell right when I put it on. That one looks pretty good. And just kind of fix those up. And I already messed up. So uneven. But it's okay, y'all. And then going back to my eyes, I'm going to be using the same liquid eyeliner pen and drawing on a really messy wing. I really didn't care how perfect this was because I knew I was going to be putting on some lashes, so you can make this messy or neat, either way. But I just did a tiny, tiny wing. Just like that. And then for the inner corner, since cat's eyes are very like squinty and they have like a dip right here, I'm going to be drawing that in with the eyeliner as well. So just make like a little triangle in the inner corner. So yeah. Now I will be adding these lashes. They're kind of like feathery looking, but I thought they looked furry, so that's why I chose them. And once the lashes on, this makeup look is complete. I really liked it. I thought it turned out pretty good. It's really cute and pretty easy to recreate. Nothing too hard or anything like that. And I apologize in advance for my awkward attempt at being sexy. But if you guys wanted to do this and you don't have like a cat costume, you can just throw on, like, all I put on was a black leather bustier that I already owned and some cat ears. And I thought that that was enough for a cat costume. And also, if the black lips are a little bit too much for you and you want a look that's a little bit more wearable, then I also added an alternate look with a nude lip. The one that I'm using is a NYX lipstick in Orange Soda, and I just took the black lips off, added the nude, and I thought this look was also very cute. A little bit more wearable for like a Halloween party or something, and then I just put a clear gloss on top of that, and that's how that one turned out. So I also like that look. It's just a little bit toned down if you're not into the whole black lips thing, but I would keep the nose on because you are a leopard and you are a cat. So yeah, this is how the eyes turned out, and I realized after filming that I completely forgot to put bottom mascara on, so you can go ahead and do that. I didn't leave that out on purpose, I just completely forgot. But yeah, so those are the eyes. And that is my sexy leopard Halloween tutorial. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun making it, and I will see you guys in my next Halloween tutorial. Bye guys!